a strange gift. The ability to see what no human being has ever seen before. It's all mixed up in my head. I need to remember. If I had to say how it all began, I might just as well start here.
What is a video game anyway? You know, when we were kids, that was an easy question. Video games came in plastic cartridges. They moved sideways, and within seconds of starting them, you were playing something. How times have changed. Now you start them up and wait for an hour, watching things install. And forget cartridges. In fact, forget plastic. In fact, forget playing. These days it's not about that. It's about, well, I'm not sure exactly what it's about. All I know is, somewhere along the line, the gaming industry developed a complex, and it thought it had to grow up. It thought it had to replace gameplay with meaning, fun characters with famous actors. It thought it had to be the movie industry. And more than anything else, that's what this game's about. It's about the modern evolution of video games, what you think of that evolution, and whether or not your opinion can change. Personally, Beyond is the furthest thing from what I want in video games. But when I accepted it for what it is, I couldn't stop playing, or watching, or whatever. And if you go into Beyond, surrendering yourself to its evolution, I'll be damned if Paige doesn't charm your ass into submission. You'll be like Snake Man when he's up against the needle cannon. That's a video game reference, kids. They were these things that came in plastic. And look, I'd give you some specifics about the gameplay, but there aren't too many. It's just an interactive movie with QuickTime events. Button prompt city, the whole thing. But there's something about this one that hooked me in a way Heavy Rain never even came close to. And I think it's because, one, Paige is just fantastic in this. Two, controlling a poltergeist is just inherently interesting. But also, it's just, it's less pretentious. I mean, they're both like movies, but if Heavy Rain is a movie you'd watch in some pseudo-intellectual film club, Beyond is a movie you'd pay to see on a Friday night. And what I like about it is that it meets us in the middle, right? It compromises, because there's actually traces of what you might call traditional gameplay here. I mean, even something like walking, right? Shouldn't be exciting, but it's done in such a way that when you're walking, the game is exciting. It's usually really exciting, because Beyond builds tension like it's getting paid to, and that's when it hands over control. And it always frames your actions, I mean, even if it's just pressing a button or taking a step, as a really big deal. And within the context of the story, even minor actions feel momentous.
Hold your fire! I said hold your fire!
This is Roadblock Tango. We missed her. I repeat, we missed her. She's headed for Bakertown.
Speaking of which, the story is both a highlight and a clusterfuck at the same time. It's about Jodie, a little girl who was, well, born with a friend, a poltergeist that's attached to her like an invisible arm. Beyond tells the story of her life, and as games tend to do, it gets kind of ridiculous. But when it works, the story's actually pretty gripping, especially when it's about the relationship between the two. I mean, even though Jodie's been tormented by Aiden her entire life, the girl and the ghost become inseparable in ways you might not expect.
I thought I'd lost you.
But you know, I didn't expect to be saying this. Not about a game as gameless as this can sometimes be. Not about a game with a story it claims you can affect, but is as unaffected by you as this can sometimes be. And yet here I am, having thoroughly enjoyed my time with Beyond, thanks to all the other things it can sometimes be. Namely, one of the things Heavy Rain never was for me. Fun. I mean, video games can't be movies. No matter how much they may want to be, they're two fundamentally different experiences. And I'm not saying I'm thrilled with where gaming is currently headed, but I mean, when Paige is bringing down helicopters and walking through fire, I mean, I'll gladly press that button. Beyond may not be a video game. Who even knows what a video game is anymore? But whatever you call it.
Tell them to leave me the fuck alone, because next time, I'll kill everyone.
This one's alright with me.
Come on, Aiden. I think they get the message.